Today's video is going to be action-packed because we have a lot of things to do. I have a lot of things to show you. So without any further ado, let's just jump right in. And unfortunately, we are going to start the video with a couple of bad news. We had a couple of deaths in the dark then. So let me show you the death that hurts the most, and it is about Bonita. Unfortunately, she's no longer with us. I cannot show her because it happened 2 weeks ago, and I can only show you the empty enclosure. So yeah, I don't really know what happened. She was acting kind of weird for the last 2 months, and I was kind of expecting it because I knew that she is either going to molt soon or she's in a bad space for some reason, and I couldn't really figure out. At first I thought maybe it is because of the humidity, but prior to Bonita I've been keeping Linda, the theraphosa steerma. You know, Bonita is theraphosa blondi. I've been keeping her for years and years. I had her since she was sling of this size, and I've been keeping her basically the same as Linda, just a bit more humid because if my information is right, theraphosa blondis require a bit more humidity than steermis, and she is completely fine without any problem. She is most likely in a pre-molt. She stopped eating and no longer comes out, but if I remove her enclosure from the back I can observe her in the height. So yeah, she is all right. And by the way, in this huge enclosure there is Bella, and you cannot really see her that well because it is kind of dark, but yeah, she's over there and she's super fine. You know, she was in a feeding video kind of recently and she demonstrated her capabilities. Basically, she's outside every night, so that is awesome thing, and I hope that it will stay like that. As you know, a while ago we even attempted to breed Bonita, but that really never happened. The breeding looked potentially promising, but it appears that it wasn't successful, and the male, Blondino, he is still with us. He's still here, alive and kicking, you see. He managed to outlive her, which is kind of ironical because, you know, he's a mature male and mature males don't live that long, but I'm almost positive that there was something wrong with her because, you know, first she dropped one leg for no apparent reason, then she molted, started to regenerate that leg, and then she again dropped another leg on the same side, and that was super weird. I thought that maybe she pinched it somewhere. You know, they have a possibility to just drop the leg, and I thought that maybe that could be the case, but twice I really don't think so, because I don't even know if I ever had a case of tarantula dropping the leg without any reason. I think it happened once with one pokey, my old regalis. I just found leg stuck in between the cork bark and the glass, so he probably, as he was trying to squeeze, his leg probably got pinched in between the glass and cork bark, and since he couldn't pull it, he just dropped it. But in all these years of keeping tarantulas, keeping plenty of tarantulas, I never had another case, at least from what I remember. So that is one death, but it doesn't end there. I have another two more deaths. One was expected, the other one not so much. First one is the Mediterranean black widow. You see she's no longer on her web, and if you look down, she is right there already molding. This was to be expected because she was in a bad shape even when I got her, when I found her in one nature adventure. So she was already in a bad shape, and it was the end of the season of black widows, so I was expecting that she will die relatively quickly. But the other black widow, this is the one that I bought, and look what happened. She attempted to molt, but unfortunately she got stuck in the molt. You see, that is her abdomen, this is her new carapace, and it appears that she started to pull out of the exoskeleton, the old exoskeleton, but yeah, she got fully stuck. So that is really bad way to go, but that unfortunately happened. All the other widows are fine. Here is one, here is the other in the back, and here is the third, you see. So why this one got stuck in the mold, I'm not sure. Usually what causes this to happen is lack of humidity, and therefore even tarantulas can get in that condition, stuck in their mold. Also, in all these years of keeping tarantulas, I only had it happen like twice or 3 times if I can recall correctly, but it is really rare, at least for me. So if that was the case here, I'm not sure, but I intentionally didn't miss these enclosures a lot because the original substrate that I put inside had kind of a lot of humidity, and you can see these branches started to be kind of moldy, so therefore I toned down on misting, and maybe that was the problem. It is hard to know, and Look at, I need to record this, as I also want to update you on these little fellas, and I can actually see them outside. So before they oh, there's another one. Before they hide, this one looks freshly molted, so I'm super happy that I am able to record this now. Anyhow, these are monocentropus balfouri slings, and this was the next update that I wanted to update you on, so we can just continue. So there are plenty of slings inside. This one is for sure in the pre-molt, you see? Yeah, black abdomen and everything. If we try to count them, we can count them 1, 2, down there 3, 4, 5 that are easily visible, but I think if I recall correctly there should be like 17 or such, so there is always a ton of them hiding in the enclosure. So once we get them out, we will know the real number. Anyhow, the plan is I will let them molt once again, and then I'm going to move them. Oh, don't be afraid, little buddy. And then I'm going to move them into the main balfouri communal. That will be fun. Now they're all gone, all hiding. Let me show you the communal. Here it is beside Linda's enclosure, and quite often I can see at least few outside. Currently there is 1, 2, and down here 3, you see? A nice little booty. So you can see that their web castle is not as big as I expected. There is still a lot of room to expand, so therefore by adding more slings, more of them, that should become the thing. That is what we expect. You know, I still have 2 females that are outside of the communal. They are outside because I still intend to breed them. It appears that in communal setup they don't really reproduce that successfully, so that is the reason why they are separated. And currently, again, I have no idea how many balfouris are currently inside. There was 1 mature male that I got outside, but ever since then the number should be unchanged. So if you go and find the previous video where I set up the enclosure and put them inside, that number should still be valid. But I think that it was like 6, 7, maybe 8, who knows. And that leads us into the next thing that we will do in this video, which is monocentropus balfouri breeding attempt. You see, there is a mature male, there is the female, she is the mother of all of these slings. She molted, I fed her a lot, her abdomen is decently big, she got the experience, she got, in theory, everything that she needs. So we'll just open her enclosure, open his enclosure, and observe. I am expecting this to go smooth as almost every balfouri feeding goes. And now we wait. No tapping, I don't see any tapping. Usually I would poke him into the enclosure, but since she was so close to the edge, I didn't want to risk it, although now it seems that I just complicated things. I think that I will need to shoo her back a bit and then get him inside, because this will apparently last for way too long. Okay, now that she went back inside, I can try to get him in. There we go. Now it will hopefully go as smooth as her last pairing. Well, there she is. Woo! That was like a call. She said, "Hey boy, I'm here, come and get me." And he definitely accepted her calling. Ooh, and was that it, man? Looks like we will have a round 2. Okay, let's go. Those teddy pups right at the spot. Ooh, was that it now? I don't know, I sure hope so. What is your plan, my man? You done, huh? Where is his enclosure? There we go. By the way, this is a freshly made sperm web, so I knew that he was ready for this. Now, girl, I hope you are satisfied. Go a bit inside and put back the top panel, and there we go. Hopefully in a few months we will have an eggsac. And speaking of eggsacs, look at this. I need to bring this enclosure because inside we have one eggsac. Look at this. This right here is an eggsac. If you remember, a while ago we had a live stream sexy time where we attempted to breed Chromatopelma cyanopubescens, the green bottle blue. We attempted to breed Tliltocathalus pilosus, and we also attempted to breed this girl. This is a davus pentaloris, and unfortunately for the male, it was his last breeding because she actually ate him while I was doing the live stream. It was kind of dramatic and it all happened in a second. So we can... Oh, yeah. Guys, I think that... Yeah. But thankfully it was a successful pairing. The guy didn't give his life for nothing, and hopefully soon she will open that eggsac so the tiny slings can emerge. I actually immediately knew that something is going on because for the first time since I got her, she buried. She was usually hanging behind the background, but all of a sudden she decided to dig in the substrate, and immediately I knew that well, something will go down, and I was right, it was an eggsac. I checked on her a few hours ago and the eggsac was in this corner, so that means that she is moving it around, which is a good sign because I think that really soon she should open it. I spotted the eggsac for the first time almost a month ago, so yeah, we are approaching the 30 or 40 days depending on the species. I'm not really sure how long does it take for the babies to develop inside of her eggsac. So hopefully soon the update will follow. I'm gonna put her back to her spot right here. And another update, you know this girl, this is the Chromatopelma cyanopubescens that we attempted to breed in the same live stream, and good news, she is now mine. I traded 2 of my tarantulas for this girl. A green bottle blue is a must in any tarantula collection, so I'm really happy that she will stay. And if we move to the left, look at this. We have one freshly molted tarantula stretching, you see. This is a nice post-molt stretch, and here is the molt. In case you cannot recognize, ooh, angry, super angry. Maybe now you can recognize her. This is a Hylobrachi species that we rehoused 2 videos ago. I didn't even realize that she was in a pre-molt, so good thing that we rehoused her because she was in a small enclosure, small box. Now it looks like I could safely rehouse her in a bigger enclosure already. Watch your leg, yeah, don't be super mad. Yeah, I was just showing you off. Always mad. Ooh! Oh, we have one scorpion on the side. This is also a rare sight, and oh, a giant desert scorpion is out. Look at this. This all of a sudden turned into a scorpion video. Also the other 3 are out, you see? Right there and over there. And now speaking of the scorpions, inside of this enclosure I have the Asian forest scorpion. It is kind of big now, so I should definitely make a new enclosure in like next few videos, so expect that. And the reason why I won't do that in next video, it is because next video will be about this huge enclosure. The Junglarium, of course, I have one important announcement. The Junglarium is officially ready for animals. I fixed everything. So next Terraplaza, next month, I will be getting frogs and possibly lizards for this enclosure. So stay tuned for that, and also maybe some crabs or something similar for the water section. I don't know, but that will be exciting. This is what we were waiting for the past 2 years, ever since I started to build this enclosure. Finally we will get some exciting animals, and I know that I have inside trilobite beetles, but you can rarely see them. I will show them in next video because I already recorded the video. Everything is done, everything is recorded. So that's how I know that I will show them in next video. And if you're wondering why then I didn't release that video today and this video a week after, there's a special reason, and I will explain in that video next week. And one final update. You see, this is where I placed the tolfosaurial enclosure. So let's check together if Tarantula did any additional digging, because I even didn't check. I really don't want to disturb her too often, but there was some fresh dirt inside that I moved over there, so she did dig some. And okay, I don't see anything special. And if we check on the back, oh, is that hole? Oh, I need light. Yep, this is hole, and I think that we can see someone's booty right there. Oh, excellent. Okay, it looks like I was a bit off in my predictions. I predicted that she will come to the glass somewhere here, but it is more to the left. Excellent. Now she will probably just continue to increase the size of the hole, so I should definitely also cover this section. Sweet! And those were all updates for this video, all the information, all stuff that I wanted to show you. I hope that it was informative. I hope that you like it, and of course, as always, I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, thumbs it up and comment something. If you want to support this channel even more, there's a Patreon page and also a web shop. There is a bunch of stuff on the web shop, so check it out. I upload every Monday, sometimes a live stream on Sunday, so see you again next Monday with this update. Bye!